Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." In a world that endlessly tries to shape how we think, feel, and act, picture having the ability to discover inner peace and genuine happiness, no matter what's going on around you. That isn't just powerful, it's revolutionary. The real shift is about seizing control, not of the world itself, but of something even more vital and always within reach: our minds. Stoicism teaches us resilience, gratitude, and how to master the art of living a fulfilled life. But this goes beyond a mere lesson in history. This is about you, about your life right now. It's about meeting the chaos of our modern world without losing your composure. It's about finding calm in the storm and discovering happiness in life's simplest moments. Imagine transforming your mornings from something you dread into a true launchpad for a day filled with joy and purpose. So if life's noise has ever felt overwhelming, if you've found yourself struggling to claim a moment's peace, or if you're simply curious how ancient wisdom could be your secret ally in the 21st century, stay with me. This could be the video that changes everything. Let's dive into Stoic strategies that help us craft not only a morning routine, but a life anchored in intention, resilience, and real happiness. I urge you to give this video your full attention, from start to end. If you've made it this far, you're not like everyone else. You're someone who seeks depth and wisdom, who stands out. Absorbing this content in its entirety sets you apart further still. Now, you might hear a fancy term, but it's actually a beautifully simple Japanese concept. Finding that sweet spot where your passions, your skills, what society needs, and what you can get paid for all intersect. This is your unique reason for being. Imagine waking up each morning with a clear, exciting purpose, something that makes hitting snooze irrelevant. Marcus Aurelius wasn't just about enduring life's hardships stoically. He deeply believed we're here to play our part and contribute meaningfully. He encouraged us to face each day as a chance to fill our role with both integrity and passion. Now, think about that idea in the light of Ikigai. It's not simply about finding what you love, but aligning it with what the world needs and what you're skilled at. That's where the magic is. But how do you start finding your Ikigai? It starts with some honest introspection. What am I passionate about? What am I good at? What does the world need from me? What could I be paid for? It's perfectly fine. If the answers aren't clear right away, this is about the journey. Exploring the different aspects of your life and interests, and seeing where they meet. This search for Ikigai isn't just a feel-good exercise. It sets the foundation for a life rich with meaning and satisfaction. When your daily actions align with your deeper purpose, even the small, routine tasks take on significance. Your relationships flourish because you're more present and engaged. Your creativity grows because you're aligned with your core passions. And happiness, it becomes a steady companion, not just a fleeting guest. So as you set your alarm for tomorrow, ask yourself what Ikigai could mean for you. What purpose would make you leap out of bed, eager to start the day? Remember, this is not about an overnight transformation. It's a gentle, unfolding process. And as Marcus Aurelius would remind us, it's about doing the work, day by day, with dedication and honor. Finding your Ikigai is more than personal fulfillment. It's about embracing your part in the greater tapestry of life, adding your unique thread to humanity's evolving story. The ancient Stoics, especially Marcus Aurelius, emphasized that our actions should be guided by purpose, not random acts thrown to the wind. This philosophy fits beautifully into how we prepare for the day, starting the evening before. The quality of your morning starts with how you spend your evening. It's easy to binge-watch your favorite show until late, or scroll through social media until your eyes hurt. But let's stop and think about how that affects the next day. Your brain needs time to unwind, process the day's events, and recharge for tomorrow. That's where a solid pre-sleep routine matters. Imagine treating your evenings with the same intention you'd give any important part of your life. This isn't about rigid self-control that drains the joy from your evenings. It's about creating a supportive space that aligns with your goals for tomorrow. For example, Limiting screen time an hour before bed isn't about denying yourself relaxation, it's about signaling to your mind that it's time to slow down, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up refreshed. Planning a little for your next day maybe, just jotting down your top 3 priorities can be a real game changer. That small act sets a direction, ensuring you wake up with purpose. The Stoic mindset shines here. Focus on what you can control, and let go of what you can't. We may not be able to control every detail of our day, but we can certainly influence how we begin it. Let's not forget the value of some deep breathing or meditation to calm the mind. This isn't just fluff, it's a powerful cue for your body that it's time to rest. Inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly reduces stress, lowers your heart rate, and prepares you for restorative sleep. It's like hitting the reset button, so you wake up refreshed physically, mentally, and emotionally. In our always-on world, this might sound like a Herculean task, but it's essential for setting your day's tone. Picture your first moments of morning, unspoiled by digital noise, no emails, notifications, or news. Just you, your thoughts, and the quiet of dawn. That's not just refreshing, it's empowering. Marcus Aurelius was a proponent of living with intention and focus. He faced distractions in ancient Rome, but he prioritized attention to the present moment and the task at hand. He understood, perhaps even more relevant today, that the quality of your attention shapes the quality of your life. So, how do we apply this ancient wisdom today? Begin by creating a morning space intentionally free from digital distractions. It's not about rejecting technology, but about choosing not to let it dictate your morning. It's tempting to grab your phone first thing, but that puts you on the defensive, reacting to the outside world. Instead, gift yourself a peaceful start. Imagine dedicating your first hour to soul-nourishing activities, reading, meditating, journaling, or simply enjoying coffee as you watch the sunrise. This isn't wasted time, it's an investment in your well-being. By avoiding distractions, you're not just avoiding stress, you're building a reservoir of peace and focus you can draw from all day. Making the most of your mornings isn't about adding to your to-do list, it's about subtracting what doesn't serve you, prioritizing what truly matters before the day's demands intrude. This is where the Stoic practice of focusing on what's within your control is crucial. You can't always control the flood of emails, but you can control when and how you engage with them. Tomorrow, challenge yourself. Start the day on your own terms. Resist the urge to dive into the digital world right away. Instead, anchor yourself in the present, savoring the peace and potential of the morning. Every day is a new chance to live more intentionally, more serenely, and more in tune with who you aspire to be. Let's make our mornings a testament to that ambition. Guided by timeless Stoic wisdom and an unwavering focus on what truly matters. At its core, Stoicism is about understanding what's within our control and acting with virtue and intention in those areas. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus weren't just talking about enduring hardship. Stoically, they advocated for engaging with life proactively, taking charge of our actions and mindset. Waking up consistently is a practice that embodies this philosophy, a declaration that we control how we start our day, not external pressures or whims. Building a life, as Stoicism suggests, step by step and finding contentment in each action, is a powerful idea. Big changes begin with small, consistent actions. Waking up at the same time each morning might seem minor, but it's a cornerstone habit that sets the foundation for everything else. It creates a stable start to the day so you don't feel rushed, but instead, begin with control and purpose. Consistency, however, is tough. The first days of trying to wake up at the same time can feel like a struggle. Your bed is more comfortable than ever, and hitting snooze is so tempting. This is where the Stoic principle of perseverance matters. Remind yourself why you're doing this, who you're becoming through this discipline. Look past the immediate comfort and focus on the long-term gains this habit brings. Becoming a morning person isn't just about the mornings themselves, it's about embodying resilience, focus, and intention throughout your entire day. It's about self-mastery, aligning your actions with your values, and building the life you want, one morning at a time. The idea is simple, yet powerful. Sharing your goals with someone who supports you and holds you accountable can hugely increase your chances of success. It turns a solo journey into a shared adventure, making the path to a purposeful morning, routine and a purposeful life less daunting and far more enjoyable. Think of your accountability partner as your ally in self-improvement. This person reminds you of your commitments when your bed feels too cozy to leave, encourages you when progress is slow, and celebrates every victory, no matter how small. This partnership is mutual. It's about support and encouragement, grounded in the understanding that we're all striving to be our best selves. The Stoics Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus often stressed the importance of community and relationships in developing character and virtue. They believed in the wisdom that comes from shared experience, from learning together, and from the strength in knowing you're not alone in your struggles. Today, finding an accountability partner nods to this timeless wisdom, recognizing that while the path to self-discipline and purpose is personal, it doesn't have to be solitary. An accountability partner can help you spot blind spots in your routine you might miss, offer new perspectives, and spark growth in unexpected ways. This relationship isn't just about checking if you woke up on time, but about real dialogue: what's working, what isn't, and how you can both support each other in making changes. So how do you find this partner? Look for someone who shares your commitment to growth and self-improvement, friend, family member, or even a colleague. Trust is key. Choose someone you can be open and honest with about your goals and struggles. Once you've found them, be clear about what you want to achieve and what kind of support you need. Set up regular check-ins and be there for each other, offering encouragement, advice, and, when needed, a gentle nudge. Remember, finding an accountability partner is about more than external motivation. It's about building a relationship that uplifts and inspires you both, a shared space where honesty, vulnerability, and mutual support are valued. In this space, your morning routines and life goals intertwine in a collective effort toward living more intentionally. The Stoic practice of reflecting on mortality is a call to action, a prompt to live with purpose and intention. It reminds us not to waste time on trivialities, but to focus on creating a meaningful legacy. Each morning gives us a fresh chance to engage meaningfully with life, contribute positively to those around us, and seek personal growth. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often wrote about life's fleeting nature, emphasizing the importance of living virtuously and making the most of our limited time. This wasn't meant to be somber, but liberating, a realization that freed him from petty concerns and allowed him to focus on his duties as emperor and as a person striving for virtue. By keeping the end in mind, we're more likely to prioritize what truly matters. Remembering death, in the context of our mornings, transforms how we approach each day. It's not just another date, a gift, one not guaranteed. This realization can deeply affect how we spend our time, the relationships we nurture, and the legacy we aim to build. It's a reminder to live fully, love deeply, and leave the world better than we found it. This Stoic practice also keeps things in perspective. When we remember our time is limited, daily annoyances and difficulties lose much of their power. We become more resilient, more focused on long-term goals, and less likely to be derailed by setbacks. It fosters gratitude for the present moment and inspires us to make the most of it. How can we use this Stoic principle daily? Start each morning with a moment of reflection. Treat the day ahead as a blank canvas, an opportunity to add to your life story and to those around you. Ask yourself, if today were my last, would I be proud of how I'm spending it? This doesn't mean living in a constant existential crisis, but cultivating a deep appreciation for the now, for the chance to live, learn, and love. Embracing the practice of remembering death isn't about focusing on the end, it's about the present and how we choose to live each day. It's a powerful antidote to complacency, a reminder to live with intention, purpose, and gratitude. Let's greet each morning with the awareness that it's a gifter chance to create a life rich in meaning and aligned with our deepest values. This is the essence of living stoically, making the most of our time to create a legacy that endures. We're often told to focus on the positive, to visualize success and happiness to attract them. But the Stoics, in their wisdom, offer a different, practical, and empowering perspective. Negative visualization isn't about pessimism. It's a tool for resilience and preparedness, and a way to truly appreciate the present. The core of this practice is to occasionally imagine the challenges or losses you might face, from minor annoyances like a missed bus to bigger hardships like losing a job or a loved one. The goal isn't to dwell on fears, but to mentally rehearse how you'd cope if those things happened. This prepares you emotionally and mentally, so you're less likely to be knocked off course by life's ups and downs. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus all believed that by contemplating the temporary nature of everything outside our control, we could find greater peace and resilience. This practice shifts our focus to what we can control: our responses, our attitudes, and our actions. Adding negative visualization to your morning routine can change how you approach each day. Instead of stepping out blind to challenges, you're mentally prepared. It's like a mental workout for your resilience, so when life throws a curve, you're not caught off guard. You've already rehearsed your response. This practice also has a beautiful side effect: deepens gratitude for the present. By imagining life without the things we take for granted, we return with renewed appreciation. It's not about living in fear, but using the thought of loss to value what's here and now. How do you practice negative visualization healthily? Spend a few moments each morning reflecting on possible challenges, and visualize how you'd like to respond, which strengths you'd use, what lessons you could learn, and how you could grow. Then, let go of the visualization and move into your day, feeling prepared and grateful for what you have. Incorporating gratitude into our lives, especially at the end of the day, can profoundly impact our well-being. Keeping a gratitude journal is a simple yet powerful way to cultivate appreciation. Take a few minutes before bed to reflect on the day and jot down a few things you're grateful for, anything from a kind gesture, a beautiful sunset, finishing a tough task, or just the comfort of your bed. Writing down what you're grateful for shifts your focus from what's missing to the abundance already present, aligning perfectly with Stoic teachings that emphasize focusing on what you have and can control. This perspective sets you up for peaceful sleep, free from unfulfilled desires or frustrations, and primes your mind to start the next day with purpose and appreciation. Why end the day with gratitude? It allows us to close the day on a positive note. No matter the challenges we faced, it reaffirms the good in our lives, finds peace in turmoil, and nurtures a mindset ready to spot opportunities for growth and joy. This nightly practice ripples into how we sleep and how we wake up, turning our first thoughts from groans over the alarm to quiet anticipation for what the day might bring. Practicing gratitude also enriches our relationships, making us more aware of others' value and more expressive of our appreciation. It deepens our connection to the world as we notice and appreciate everyday beauty and wonder, even in mundane moments. So, as we look at all the ways to enrich our mornings and lives, let's not overlook the power of ending our day with gratitude. It embodies the Stoic pursuit of a good life, one marked by inner peace, contentment, and appreciation for the present. Wrapping up this journey through 10 Stoic-inspired strategies, it's clear that each step is more than just a task. It's a path to a life of intention, resilience, and deep gratitude. Practicing these steps won't make every day perfect, but it means you'll meet each day stronger, more grateful, and more resilient. You hold the power to transform not just your mornings, but your entire life into a reflection of Stoic ideals, virtue, wisdom, and contentment. Remember, this is only the beginning. There's a world of Stoic wisdom waiting to guide you toward a more meaningful and fulfilled life. If you found this journey enlightening and want to explore more of the Stoic way, check out our playlist on the screen. It's packed with insights, stories, and practical tips for embracing the richness of Stoic philosophy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your experiences in the comments. Let's grow, build resilience, and find fulfillment together.